Hey, hello there. This is Brother Jerry Van Runk with a slice of toast from a Bread of Life. How are you today? You know, so many of us are mixed up and confused about what we have to do to be saved. We try everything to find some hope, some little measure of things, and everybody asks the same question: what must I do to be saved? Once you believe that there's a God, and once you believe that there's a heaven, salvation has to become important. And you know what? It doesn't matter whether you think what you think about Jesus Christ. The Pharisees and the Sadducees came to Jesus in John chapter 5, and they said, you know what? You don't understand who I am. You think that you know me, but you really don't. In fact, you sent investigators, it says in verse 33, to listen to John the Baptist, and his testimony about me was true. But of course, I have no need for human witnesses, but I say these things so that you might be saved. So now he's saying to them, look, I'm trying to tell you something, not to condemn you, but that you could get a hold of the truth about salvation. John was like a burning and a shining lamp, and you were excited for a while about his message. And so many of us, we get excited about Jesus and what the preacher says, and for a while, and then we start cooling off. But he said, Jesus says this, I have a greater witness than John, my teachings and my miracles. You know, sometimes we need to quit just looking at the sermons, but we need to see the miracles that happen in our life. We need to see what Jesus is speaking to us. The Father, he said, gave me works to accomplish, and they proved that he sent me. And the Father who sent me has testified about me himself. You have never heard his voice or seen him face to face. And you know, I've never seen God face to face, and sometimes I've never heard his voice. I've heard the voice of the Lord, though, in my heart, because he's the good shepherd, and I know his voice. And you know, the truth is, we don't have the message of God in our hearts. He said this, he said, because you do not believe me, the one he sent to you. You search the scriptures and you think they give you eternal life, but the scriptures don't. They only point to me. Yet you refuse to come to me to receive life. He said, your approval means nothing to me, because I know you don't have God's love within you. For I have come to you in my Father's name, and you have rejected me. Yet if other comes in your own name, you gladly welcome them. In their own name, you gladly welcome them. No wonder you can't believe, for you gladly honor each other, but you don't care about the honor that comes from the one who alone is God. Listen, I think it's time that instead of lifting up a church, lifting up a pastor, and for all means, don't ever lift me up, but it's time that we lift up Jesus Christ. He said, if I be lifted up, I will draw all men unto me. What is it that you can do to get saved? He said, you got to believe in me. God bless you. This is Brother Jerry with a slice of toast from the Bread of Life. Have a great day.